Welcome back to the kickoff. Corey Diaz from the News Star, the main man who had just figured out both of our initials were CD. I'm still amazed over that.
Science.
The science. It's weird. Weird stuff. Starting off with a quick ULM note. Receiver Xavier Brown has left the team. Brown, a fifth-year senior, played in 5 games this season with a pair of touchdown catches. Brown did not suit up at the team's win over Texas State last Thursday. Thanks to Austin Vaughn's late rushing score, the Warhawks escaped San Marcos with a win. Austin Vaughn came off the bench and overshadowed Josh Johnson's 2-touchdown night on the ground. And even that dwarfed the pair of offensive turnovers in the final 30 minutes of play.
We certainly didn't play very good offensively toward the end of the half, and really the first quarter and a half of the second half. But I thought it was a big-time drive, really, to go in, and we figured out a way to get it done. And those guys came basically off the bench and made the bigger plays that we needed to do, and so which I don't know if we could have done that in years past. The fact that we have a little bit of depth.
ULM at App State Saturday at 2:30. Huge game. Well, good game last Saturday and solid season for Louisiana Tech's Amik Robertson. The Thibodeau native leads the team in interceptions. For the second time in 2019, he returned a pick for a touchdown. Hard to believe I thought he had more than 2. It's crazy. It seems like he always had more.
They're not throwing his way.
Yeah.
And as you can see, that's why they haven't.
Exactly. First quarter against Tech's victory over UMass, he had that INT return for a score. Both of his interceptions this year have been returned for 78 yards. Robertson commented on the attention he's receiving after being named the Louisiana Sports Writer Player of the Week.
I kind of expected it, but I also left a lot of plays out there on the field. As them respecting me, I appreciate everything that how they respected me in the media, and other teams respect me. But I know I have a lot to improve on. I just try to improve week in and week out.
Where would Tech be without Amik Robertson?
Well, this year, with their pass defense not being as good as it's been the last couple of years under former defense coordinator Blake Baker, he's a very integral piece to the defense for Louisiana Tech this year. And, he takes away one half of the field, and when you've got a guy that's that good that can do that, it puts a little strain on opposing offenses, and offensive coordinators try to draw up some plays where they can find some success. So,
Well, despite holding the SWAC's best offensive team to 10 points, Grambling's Broderick Fobbs is not satisfied. The Tigers' red zone woes came back once again. In the first half of the game versus Alabama A&M, quarterback Jeremy Hickbottom's pass was picked off at the 12-yard line. This past Saturday, penalties and incomplete passes kept GSU out of the end zone most of the game. During the contest, Broderick Fobbs swapped out Hickbottom for Washita High alum Charles Wright.
When things don't go as well as they should, everything falls on the quarterback, and then when everything goes well, he's the guy. I hated to have to create a musical chair type situation, but what am I to do as a head football coach? You got to try to find a way to win a football game. If someone's not getting it done, you go to the next guy. If he's not getting it done, you go to the next guy. And then if he's not, you go back to the first guy. And you just keep going until someone tries and gets it done. So.
Hey, in about 30 seconds, Corey, what's Grambling going to do at quarterback?
Competition's reopened.
Yeah.
I still think, if they played a game tomorrow, I still think Jeremy Hickbottom would be the starting quarterback, but I do think that they would get Charles Wright into the game early and often. Even Alden Clark played last weekend. He only got 1 series, but I still think it's still a 2-man competition between Hickbottom and Wright, and right now it's about who can spark the offense the best, who can go down and then play the most consistent football and lead this team in drives that end with points, and that's what the offense has been missing, and that's what they need.
We'll close up shop in just a sec.